Namaste, Soul Circle! I'm Steven.
I'm Candice.
And we're from Arcana, Mind, Body, Spirit, located in Toronto, Canada.
Today is all about the Zodiac sign, Taurus. This astrological sign is the second in the Zodiac, and I have had and continue to have very important players in my life whose sun sign is that of the Taurus. What about you?
My brother is a Taurus, so I have a very close Tauran in my life.
Very nice. So let's dive deeper into the Zodiac sign, shall we?
Let's do it! The Taurus sun sign runs from April 20th and ends May 20th, and is the first of the four fixed signs. The modality of a sign, such as fixed, represents self-reflection. Fixed signs, besides Taurus, there's Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, have a lot of endurance and a strong sense of stability. This makes sense because Taurus season is during the middle of the spring in the northern hemisphere. As we await the predictable and begin to see the sprouting of life, reminding us of the rooted, grounded, slow, and deliberate tendencies of the Taurus, who, much like spring, builds life from the roots up. During this time, the sun begins to really heat up, the days are longer, and nature is coming to life. Think the flourishing of Earth's fertility, generous and abundant.
If it is not astoundingly obvious, this sign is an earth sign.
Oh?
Symbolized by the bull, representing all that nature is built on. This dense, solid element creates the foundation for all things to take material form. Earth signs are grounded, patient, dependable, authentic, pragmatic, and not one to change their stance and or opinion easily. Taurus specifically hold the qualities of the yin, which is feminine. This shows itself in the characteristics of being contemplative, self-reflective, generous, and can also be known to be very dedicated to all that they do. As Aries starts the zodiacal cycle, Taurus, being the second, are often seen as the builders. Take what has begun and nourishing it, allowing for all the pleasures that come from the hard work that they do.
For those of you who are new to looking to the stars and planets for introspective self-discoveries, it's helpful to understand the influence of the signs, elements, quality, and your ruling planets. Candice and I started our free year-long program, Conscious Co-Creation, and the entire month of January discusses the ins and outs of all the elements. So be sure to like and subscribe in order to catch up on your knowledge and not to miss another video. Find our week of honoring the element of Earth. Taurus, along with Capricorn and Virgo, are all earth signs.
So, before we dive into the planets and more specific traits of the Taurus, here's a quick overview of this earth sign. Most recognizably known as the element for being grounded and having a strong sense of self, sensual and unwavering, aka they're stubborn.
Yes.
Generally, earth signs are slow to anger. They stick it out to the bitter end in relationships and most situations. So once it's time to blow, releasing the anger, look out. Earth signs are also known for their artistic and beautiful minds, yet practical. The literal element itself can be just the same, unmovable yet vital, and the basis for creation and the manifestation of our desires. Representing matter itself are physical bodies, food, routines, and money. Note in tarot, coins and pentagrams represent the earth element, which is important to take note of in a reading.
Okay, so let's talk planets. Taurans, along with Libras, are ruled by the planet Venus, named after the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Thus, it is the planet of love and relationships. Indicates the way you receive and give love and affection, and is also associated with Pisces, which emphasizes a Taurus and Libra's pull to beauty and aesthetic. But it impacts Taurus and Libra in different ways. Let's continue to focus on Taurus for now. For this sign in Venus highlights the desire for the finer things in life, from the food they eat, the detail in their homes, how they entertain themselves, where they spend time in nature, the security of family, and a well-paying career. On the topic of career, Venus also represents money and finances. Love and money often go hand in hand in understanding our pleasures in life. what our tastes are, our inclinations to luxury living or not. We find out what is truly important to us. If you've never had a chance to see what's on your natal chart, it's a really great service that we actually offer at Arcana. If you want to head on over to our website, you can purchase one of those and we will contact you and get you started on your natal chart journey.
All right, so let's talk about some of the traits of the Taurus. We've already covered many of the traits and what we've already described to you, but let's review. They're a fixed sign, a yin zodiac, making them more prone to being introverted, and if not, greatly value their alone time, privacy, and usually have fewer friends that they're close to than like a large amount of friends.
Actually, that tracks for almost every single Taurus I know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Me too. Yeah, 100%. As I was reading and like looking through the information, I was just like, wow, every Taurus, so true. This earth sign, is in the second house of the zodiac and is ruled by the planet Venus and after the goddess of love, sensuality, and also represents your relationship with money and finances. So they're also known to crave security, comfort, and relaxing, especially in the aesthetic vibes of their home. And they're also represented by the bull. So those hooves are deep in that earth because the Taurus people in your life, they're probably a little stubborn. Probably a lot stubborn. It would be good for the Tauruses out there who might be watching this to be a little carefree and shake the consistency of their routines that they can get kind of stuck in. It's good to let yourself be and do something different and maybe take some risks once in a while.
Okay, so let's talk about the strengths. As the anchor to the zodiac, they can be very stable and enjoy the comfort that comes from being consistent. Perhaps that's not something you might have right now as a Taurus, but it might be something that you crave or would prove to be a boost to your well-being if you experience it. Taurans are honest, see through the bullshit, so don't try it. It's just going to be a waste of time. They are hard workers and do whatever is needed to get the job done and done right. They have mental clarity and can see their goals and the end results easily, coupled with the ambition to get there. They love having nice things. Cozy, yet luxurious is definitely in the wheelhouse. And therefore, they're really good at hard work in order to play hard. Balancing a good time with relaxation.
All right, so moving on to weaknesses, or rather areas of improvement. Okay. These bulls can be extremely resistant to change. Being set in their ways, it can come off as stubbornness versus loyalty to the routine. Once they think they're right about something, it'll be hell or high water to change their minds. They'll have to come to that conclusion on their own, along with all the hard facts that you bring to the table.
Yep.
Yeah. They don't take well to authority and have no time for anyone they feel is wasting their time or who they feel are wrong in the behaviors and opinions. They will call you out, debate, and discuss. So make sure you know your facts and come ready to stand your ground. These bulls can also be perfectionists and set those expectations outwardly and are known to be a little snobby and possibly dismissive because of it. Their desire to relax and indulge can also become problematic, resulting in procrastination, overspending, and sometimes laziness. They have also been known to be possessive and sometimes a little jealous in their romantic relationships.
I think every Taurus I've ever known has actually looked me in the eyes and been like, proof or you're lying? Like a million times, all of them. And I'm like, well, okay.
No, it's always a debate. You have to really know what you're saying and make sure that you have something to back it up because they're going to go fact check it. And they're just going to say nothing while they're fact checking and then bring it up later to disprove you. It's true. I spent 8 years in a relationship with a Taurus. So I know firsthand. And one of my best friends is also a Taurus.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
And a lot of Taurus, though.
And my new lover is also a Taurus.
Oh, yes.
So
We'll have to see how your compatibility comes a little bit later in today. Okay, let's talk about likes. Tauruses, they love food. They like making it. They like eating it. And honestly, they usually like the best of the best. They also love security, no stress about bills or debts. but also never letting money burn a hole in their pockets. With security also comes their home life. The relationship with their family and the overall aesthetic of their home means a lot to them. Sensuality, loyalty, longevity in a relationship. They like to rest, they love relaxation, they like vacations. All of it just because they love feeling at peace. Beauty is also a big like for them. They love art and gardening and music and luxurious material objects like jewelry or even sculptures.
On the flip side of that, their dislikes, they hate to be uncomfortable, especially within their surroundings. They hate being rushed. Yes, they hate being rushed. So don't rush them. Don't rush them to make decisions or in any other way. They can get frustrated from being pestered and nagged, as we all can. But with a Taurus, you'll find it turns more into the situation of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
They hate being forced into things or feeling like someone is trying to force them into something. They're also they can tend to be sensitive to loud and aggressive behavior or sounds. They don't like surprises and big changes, taking unnecessary risks or cheap stuff.
Okay, so their birthstone, for those of you with the sun sign Taurus, is an emerald. It is known as Cleopatra's favorite gemstone, and it's associated with wealth, regality, prosperity, and elegance, connecting with the earth and luxury. This particular stone is known for being good luck, spirituality, attracting positivity, and letting go of what binds you peacefully.
And now moving on to tarot. A Taurus is practical and reliable, making perfect sense that their associated major arcana card is the Hierophant.
Which is the number 5, and May is the 5th month.
Oh, perfect.
All corresponding.
The Hierophant represents spirituality and tradition. Known to some as the Pope card, you can think of tradition being as rooted as a religion and the traditions that come with it. The Hierophant is reliable, trusted, and also a place for one to learn from in a stable way. Taking away the context of the specific reading that you might be getting, we're simply looking at the general representation of this card in relation to the Taurus sun sign.
Okay, so let's talk about compatibility. People are definitely more than just their sun sign.
Yeah.
But if you're wondering which sign is most compatible, at a surface level with a Taurus, it is Cancers, Virgos, Capricorn, and Pisces. Well, I know you got a bunch of those things in your chart, so...
That's probably why I'm able to get along with Taurus,
Yeah.
because of the Cancer and
Yeah,
Pisces.
and Pisces, And then the least compatible is going to be all the Leos and Aquariuses out there. Sorry, guys.
All right, so that wraps it up for the Taurus.
That's our bull.
We love you guys. I love my Tauruses out there.
I'm excited to watch your relationship with a Taurus grow over the next little while.
And hopefully do it right this time.
I hope.
All
right, be sure to hit like and subscribe so that I'll be able to check back and see the status of her relationship over the next few
Or rather, all of our videos.
Of course. And next week we will be releasing our last of our chakra videos. Our chakra series has been going now for the last 2 months. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's almost over.
Yeah.
For the month of May, we're moving into the series on the moon. So be sure to check that out. And on Mondays, we'll be discussing the different phases of the moon. On the Wednesdays, we'll talk about our moon signs and astrology and what that means. Yeah. And on Fridays, we'll be starting our goddess series and their correspondences to the moon.
Yeah, so before May starts, if you would like to get your chart read so that you know where your moon is in your chart, please head on over to Arcana's website. It's www.arcanamindbodyspirit.com. All right, namaste.
Much love.